Chose the light created for you just to hide in. Why obsessed about surviving? Fighting over creation made for all to thrive in. When love speaks, you say you're listening. I wonder if you hear me. Love is love, love is love. Always is, always was, will always be just love. Always complete, always enough. Love is love, love is love. Always is, always was, will always be just love. Always complete, always enough. Love is love. Was your heart ever my home? So cold that chaos sits on your throne. Stuck in a loop for how long? Your pride convinced that right is wrong. When I speak, you say you're listening. When will you ever hear me? Love is love, love is love. Always is, always was, will always be just love. Always complete, always enough. Love is love, love is love. Always is, always was, will always be just love. Always complete, always enough. Love is love. Was your heart ever my home? So cold that chaos sits on your throne. Stuck in a loop for how long? Your pride convinced that right is wrong. When I speak, you say you're listening. When will you ever hear me? Love is love, love is love. Always is, always was, will always be just love. Always complete, always enough. Love is love, love is love. Always is, always was, will always be just love. Always complete, always enough. Love is love.
Yeah, I I keep on like going back and forth with myself, right? Because we are expecting people to actually learn from their ways, right? So you watch Maggie, and she sits over there and she allowed all these false narratives to be placed about somebody's life, talked all types of shit about me, all types of stuff, made all types of lies up, sat up there on the panel and made all types of lies and stuff up. And then she makes it seem like I'm supposed to have some type of great sympathy for what she's going through. I'm supposed to be greatly affected by what she's going through, to where as though I'm not supposed to, like, what are we supposed to be doing? Can I ask y'all that? How are we supposed to feel about what's happening to her? Did she care anything about what was happening to us with the lies that was being spread on her panel? This is what I'm saying. This is narcissistic. When someone neglects the fact that they attack you, she kicked me out of her live or blocked me in her live for saying wow, because she's sitting there telling Golden, you want me to attack your page? This is hurt people hurting people. This is victimizing, right? Because somebody did something to her. Now she's taking it out on us. That ain't my household. You ain't about to whoop me for what's going on in that household. Everybody line up, everybody get a whooping. No, you ain't about to treat us like that. We ain't no fucking servants to you. You got us playing like we some type of slaves or some shit to you, to where as though one slave did something, we all in trouble. What the fuck is wrong with your mental that you sitting over there playing that type of game with people? Oh, Danny did something, now all y'all got to get whipped. You when it was Storm on the panel, it's come save me. Now what? You want me to go to bat against you, against Danny? What's all that shit you was talking? All that shit you hyped your chat up with. Danny don't want it with me. Danny don't want to go with me. I wish Danny would strike my page. I wish Danny would do something to my page. You got your wish. Your wish was granted. Why are you mad at us? Because Danny granted your wish. You wish that she would strike your page. Nobody running around with a wish complex. You wish she would strike your page. You wish she would attack you. Well, she did it. She did it. What the fuck is you mad at us for? Because you got your wish. I'm not wishing that type of stuff on me. So why are you mad at us? Now you want to attack other people's pages. Now it's I'm gonna attack your page, Golden. You better answer me. Wow, how controlling of you to force somebody to bow down to you. That's weird. And everybody in her chat that's allowing it. That's even weird that she's got a group of people that allowed her to try to treat somebody like that. She mad because she gassed herself up. She gassed herself up to make it seem like Danny don't want it with me. I'm the baddest thing out here. And now she mad at us because we said this was going to happen. We told you this was going to happen. Now all of a sudden you mad at us. How's that? Make that make sense. You mad at us because something happened that we said was going to happen? Right. You mad at us because the shit happened that we said we was going to happen? Yo, truth paste. I listen, man. All the this is crazy. Like, listen, we didn't say nothing. We didn't say nothing. Yeah, where is clear? But no, we didn't say nothing. Listen, I went over there. I typed in her chat, what happened now? Right? I typed in her chat, what happened now? Right? And then she's like, oh, what happened now? She said, do you want to come up? Do you want to come up? Right? And then she's like, Danny struck my page, right? And then I started to type into the chat, like, I thought you and her had an agreement not to strike each other's page, right? I didn't put that in the chat. Somebody else put in the chat, he said that you deserve this, right? As soon as she read that somebody said, this is how you know her chat actually controls her. Whatever they're putting in the chat, that's what she's repeating. Oh, you said I deserve it. You said I deserve it, right? Started doing all types of crazy shit and then refused to drop the link after that. Refuse to drop the link. I'm not dropping the link. I don't want you up there, right? Okay, cool. You don't want me on the panel. I didn't want to come up on your panel to explain nothing to you because there's nothing to explain. Why are you putting me in the beef between you and Danny Roberts? That don't make sense. Then AT2 come over there and then she say, AT2, do you know Ralph said I deserve it? Why is if you are skeptical about what you're repeating, why are you repeating it to other people? Why are you sitting there repeating a lie to other people? That don't make sense. If you're not sure if I said it or not, why are you repeating it to other people as they come into the chat? AT2, are you okay with Ralph saying that I deserve it? What the fuck? It's my opinion. If I did say that you deserve it, it's my opinion. I'm entitled to that. You think you about to take away other people's opinion? First of all, we said that basically we knew this was going to happen because you're sitting there talking about you're talking shit to the same people whose content you're using. That's what we said. We knew it was going to happen because you're talking crap. So it was only so much that they were going to, you know what I mean? It was only so much that they were going to take before they say, you know what, enough is enough. You can only play in people's face for so long. It's a thin line between doing one thing and then what you did. And then you making it seem like it's our fault. Oh, it's Golden's fault. It's Golden's fault. Somebody shared a live with Golden. It's Golden's fault. Think about that. Now you're going to get Golden's page taken away tonight. That's brigading. That's brigading. How you trying to get your collective to brigade other people's pages because your page got hit? I might lose my page in 7 days. Wow. I am not her therapist. You see how she treat me? She's like, get your ass out of here trying to get me to be a better person. I don't want to be a better person. And she's like, not today, Ralph, with your better person stuff. You like that's not that I ain't no therapist. You trying to use me as your whipping boy. You trying to sit there and tell me I got to take whatever lessons that y'all deal out and I got to still wish the best on you. Y'all wished all types of negative on me over there. You went from Murph to Cleo to all type of people coming up talking shit about me. And now you want to make it seem like me and you got some type of great rapport. No, we operate on integrity. There's no way me and you got anything. You've been talking shit, tearing us down, making up lies, doing all types of shit. You even lying right now about your mom. We was just up on a panel with you a couple days ago where you said your mom and your sister drops off food every Sunday. Your mom's coming over from her apartment. I mean, your mom got her own apartment. Now, all of a sudden, you making it seem like your mom got gout, sugar, diabetes, and you cooking and cleaning for her. You ain't even cooking and cleaning for yourself. But now, all of a sudden, you want us to believe that you taking care of your mom and the whole house, and you're the only person doing it, and this is your job and your livelihood. We don't give a fuck about your job or your livelihood. You didn't give a fuck whether this was our job or our livelihood. And she talking about something. She didn't strike my page. Yes, you did, Maggie. You struck my page and then you took it back. You struck my page and then you took it back. You acting like you don't remember that. Her mom. She said, yo, listen, toothpaste. Listen, toothpaste. Go back to when I was on her panel the other day. She said her mom's coming over from her apartment. Go back. Go back to yesterday's live when I was up there. And she was like, how did you know I don't cook? I said that it looks like your mom and her sister dropped Tupperware off to you and dropped food off. And yesterday she was like, yes, how did you know? How did you know I don't cook? I don't know how to cook. And now today she's sitting there talking about something. She cook, clean, and do all of this stuff for her mom. Go back and listen to that live yesterday and listen to the contradictions. Just yesterday. Just go back to yesterday's live when I think it was yesterday when I went up on her panel. Just go back to yesterday's live when she was sitting there and I said she probably can't even boil water and so on and so forth. On her panel, go back and listen to her live. And I bet you you hear her say that her mom lives in an apartment. She's the only one in there and her mom lives somewhere else in an apartment. Go back and listen to her live. She's lying. She don't even remember yesterday's. That's why I keep on saying you got to pay attention to these people. You got to pay attention to them because they'll tell you one thing one day and then the next day they telling you something completely different. She lying. We was just up on her panel. She was just now joking and laughing about how her mom and her aunt drops off food because she don't cook. That listen to me. Just because you want to visit your mom today, like listen, this is all a gimmick. Remember how is her dad and her I want you to think about that. She's staying at her mom's right now and her dad and her aunt was there, right? She just told us 2 months ago that her dad was in a hospice. Y'all don't remember the stuff that she tells y'all? She told y'all that her dad was in a hospice in Florida somewhere. So how was her dad visiting over there today? Y'all got to make some of the shit that she's saying make sense. She just told you that her dad was in a hospice and had 2 strokes when she talked shit about Sandra. She's like, my dad is in a hospice and they said they're going to find my dad in the hospice and talk to my dad. And a hospice is what you go to when you on your way out. A hospice don't say that you back up and running and you about to visit people and shit. Come on, man. Y'all gotta make this shit make sense, man. Now he home all of a sudden visiting and shit. Huh? And she was in a hospice when Sandra was telling her about strokes, she automatically applied that shit to her life. My daddy had 3 strokes and he can't write and he's in a hospice and they're making fun of the fact that he's in the hospice. Now all of a sudden this nigga there visiting. Come on, man, you playing in our face. You taking care of your mom, talk about you cooking and cleaning and shit in the house. We ain't never seen a cook, cleaner, or nothing in the house. Come on, Maggie. Do you really want us to point this shit out? Do you really want us to make this shit make sense for you, Maggie? The only thing in this equation that don't make sense is you. You know? The only sense in this equation, we remember your lies, Maggie. That's why you blocked us in the comment section. You blocked us in the comment section because you know out of all the people, we remember your lies. You know what I'm saying? You know we remember your lies because you was lying on us. So we know nothing coming out your mouth is true. You was mad. You said, my dad's in a hospice. He had 3 strokes, yada, yada, yada. Right? Now you showing people your dad, like my dad came to visit. Right? You taking care of your mom. Now you leaving the house every day to go take care of your mom. When? Where? We ain't never see you say, hold on, I got to go take care of my mom. Now all of a sudden you talking about something. When my mom calls, I answer because I'm taking care of her. When? Where? We seen you sit live for 14 hours, ain't go feed nobody. We seen you sit live for 10 hours, 8 hours, ain't go feed nobody. Ain't go cook nothing for nobody. What elderly person ain't eating? You ain't cooking, you ain't putting nothing in the microwave. You ain't never go say, I got to run this up to my mom, nothing. We watch you on live. Ain't nobody else in your house. Nobody never walk by in the background except for on Sundays when your mom and your sister come visit. Stop playing in our face. Stop playing in our face. Your mom and her sister taking care of you. You ain't taking care of nobody. People taking care of you. Dropping food off for you because you can't cook. How you taking care of your mom and you can't even cook for yourself? How you cleaning for your mom and you don't even clean for yourself? Make it make sense. Stop playing in these people's face. You sitting there repeating a lie. If he said that I deserve it, then he should not be here. He shouldn't be. All the shit you said about us, Maggie, are you serious? You want us to what? Oh no. Maggie's page is getting what? It was only a matter of time, Maggie. If Atwoods is cleaning house, then you part of that house that Atwoods is cleaning. Huh? You thought this was just happening to Shane? I mean to Ron, to Lil Yum Yum? Huh? What do you think they doing? Huh? They separating themselves from the fuckery. And you part of that fuckery. You know what I'm saying? Power was good with you. You part of that fuckery, Maggie. You part of that. Now they clean the house. Now you act like you don't know what's going on. I can lose my page in 7 days. Oh my God. What happened, Maggie? What happened to all of that? How could this happen to me? I made my mistake. Turned out what's good for the goose ain't necessarily good for the gander. Fight back. Fight back. They told you not to keep on playing with Danny. They told you not to keep on playing with her, man. They told your ass not to keep on playing with her. Huh? They said it. They say the last time you seen her, she had a pew-pew when it's in. Ain't one person in the hood that play like that. If you seen Friday movie, you should have knew that Big Worm wasn't playing. You know what I'm saying? You seen Friday. You knew Big Worm wasn't playing. Huh? Huh? Name one person in the hood that play like that. She said you better have her money at 10 o'clock, not 9:45, not 10:03, at 10 o'clock. Huh? I don't appreciate you sending me, you and your partners around here to pew-pew me and my homie. They like to got dealt with. You said you was going to deal with them, Maggie. You know how it works. You said you was going to deal with them. You was talking that big smoke shit. I'm smoke dog, huh? When Danny Robinson tell me to be quiet, I be quiet. When she leave, I be talking again. Huh? Yeah, look who's talking now. Should have got your ass some authentic content. Hey, you better hope nobody else get the bright idea to start hitting you while you're down. You know we good for that in the black tea sector. Now that everybody else see what's affecting you, that you care so much about that page, hey, other people might go back and hit your content. Huh? You better hope you don't have nothing of ours over there if you throwing threats this way. Huh? If you sitting there running your mouth this way, you better hope you ain't got none of our content. Oops, bada boops. You do got our content over there. Huh? You do got our content over there, Maggie. Huh? Do you really want to play that game? Huh? Because you about one strike away from losing your whole page. Can you really afford somebody else to strike your page, Maggie? You sitting there talking all that big shit, but can you really afford for somebody else to strike your page to be out there threatening Golden and shit like that? Huh? Think about that. Can you afford it? I don't think you can. Huh? I think you need to pipe down, Maggie. Stop running your mouth. Be a little bit nicer to us. Talk to me nice. All right. So the next time you see me in your chat, you better tell your chat, talk to him nice. Next time you see one of the sister wives over there, you better say, talk to them nice, right? Because you done built oompa noodles of content off of us, right? If for some reason we still have not complied with any type of measures of what you've been saying. Huh? So before you run your mouth, start threatening people, right? You might want to be careful. Okay? You might want to be careful. Danny made it Wayne. Danny really made it rain too, because your ass was over there crying big tears. Make it Wayne. Danny done made it Wayne, make it Wayne. Little big ass baby tears. Oh my God. He dropped me 7
out of the valley of the shadow of death.
Make it Wayne. I told you not to go over there fucking with them people. Now I gotta live here. You don't. Get out my way. Look at my roof. Look at my roof. See, you play too much. Now, if I get in trouble with them, huh? Hey, Day, that crazy bitch out there again. What you doing around here? You supposed to be 1,000 feet away from my house. You can't quit me. I'm pregnant with your baby. That ain't my baby. That's my baby right there. You keep my shit. I got your bitch. Take 30 minutes. Got 29 more. Let me show you the backyard. Hey, you don't know Baby D. You don't know Baby D. She sell hair, babysit, and do drugs in the same house. Police don't know when to kick the door in. She pulled up on me the other day talking about something. Tasty Cake got a new cupcake coming out. It's a bad motherfucker. When you bite into it, cream filling, shoot in your mouth, glitter and shit. We told you not to go around there messing with them. Huh? Didn't we tell you that? We told you. We said, now don't you go around there messing with them. We told you that. We told you. We warned you. Golden, where you at? I know you in the shadows somewhere. Get your ass out here. Get your ass out here, Golden. Get your ass out here. You know you want to be around us. And you get your ass out here, Golden. Don't you play with us. All right? We sick of the games. Either you want to be a part of us or you don't. Okay? And no more fucking games. All right? You get your ass over here, Golden. Fist pump, get your glow sticks out. Hey, hey, it's all bad. It's all bad over there. It's all bad in our academy land. Get that backup page ready. Huh? Ernest, Ernest goes to huh? Ernest saves Christmas. Huh? She's sitting there. I might lose my page in 7 days. They gonna review it, and I might lose my page in 7 days. I could this happen to me? I make my mistakes. Each has been deemed valid and enforceable. These claims arise from the unauthorized use of copyright musical works or expertise and resulting in removal of infractions content. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If all 7 of those get approved, that mean there's 7 copyright strikes on her page. I only asked Wolf Coochie to remove 2. Can you imagine, bro? She's still talking shit about Danny. She better start apologizing. If you cared about your page so much, you supposed to be like, I'm so sorry, Danny. I am so sorry. I'm just trying to make some money to feed my family and make sure that my kitchen stay messed up the way it is. I am so sorry. That what you supposed to sound like. You ain't supposed to keep talking shit and double down on the bullshit. You supposed to be apologetic. Start licking your wounds and figure out how you gonna get that make it Wayne, make it Wayne. You know what I'm saying? She's sitting there playing it in people's face. Yeah, you was supposed to humble yourself. Look how many chances Maggie got to humble herself. We done sent her on an apology tour. You know what I'm saying? Then let her apologize and play in everybody's face. Now she mad at Danny. Oh, Danny, we had an agreement. You said that you would never do it. now she now she mad talking about something. I think Danny's working with I think, I think Danny's working with Jaguar. Hey, yo, Sandra, what is you doing, man? You ain't got no device connected to be up here, Sandra. It says no, it says device not connected, Sandra. I cannot bring you up. All right. You gotta get a device to connect. She's sitting over there mad as hell right now. And she like, and look, the way that she just treated Golden, right? She's like, Golden, if you have anything to say, you better come out right now and say it. You better say it right now. Speak up, Golden. Say it now, Golden, or you will lose your page tonight. Hey, yo. It may be bugs on the rest of you mugs, but it ain't no bugs on me. You is so upset. You is so upset. Danny got your ass in a hucklebuck. You thought you was Tom Sawyer, and Danny turned out to be your Huckleberry. She over there looking like the Telltale Raven or something. She over there. Yo, I ain't never seen somebody so bad. This lady done cried 3 times in one day about the same subject. Like, come on now. Come on. She started 7 o'clock this morning. Them tears started at 7 o'clock this morning. Whatever fraction of a live you did last night, you can't be upset. You sitting there crying and shit. Oh my goodness. Oh, why did she do this to me? I can't believe it. Oh, oh, make it way, make it way. How you supposed to be in your feelings so tough, but every time somebody make it rain on your ass, you talk about something. Thank you for the cash app. I am so grateful. Thank you. If anybody else wants to send one, as soon as the cash app come through, tears are that's crocodile tears. We know fake tears. You know what I mean? Ass whoopings we got. You know what I mean? Ass whoopings we got. We learned fake tears. We was the ones in the household telling each other like, the faster you cry, the faster the whooping gonna stop. We know fake tears. We know crocodile tears. Our parents raised us to identify crocodile tears. You know what I'm saying? Because when we tried the shit, hey, I ain't even hit you yet, and you crying. Yes, because it's supposed to stop the whooping. We know what the fuck goes on. You supposed to cry before you get hit. You know? Soon as you think an ass whooping is coming, just start crying. No, mom, I'm sorry. Soon as they hit you with your full name, you know what I'm saying? Soon as they call your full name, you know an ass whooping coming. Especially if you're out in public. When you get home, your ass is grass. Everybody know what that means. When somebody tell you your ass is grass, that means you about to get cut, huh? And Danny told you that your ass was grass and you didn't realize that you was about to get cut. Now you sitting over there with 1,000 slices, upset because that ain't your piece of the pie. you want us to be depressed and sad with you because you fucked around and found out. Hey, yo, you gotta make that shit make sense. See, fuck around and found out. Hey, Matty, everybody don't play them type of games, okay? Hey, yo. Hey, yo. Man, if you don't want to find out the hard way, just listen to the song as the record play. Cause when a woman's fed up, no matter how you beg, it ain't nothing you can do about it. It's like running out of love, and it's too late to talk about it. Oh, let's talk about how it all went down. I used to use your content daily till the nights felt the same. And anytime that you were hurt, I could feel your pain. If I had $1, it was your share. And whenever you would go out, I would front the bill. Cause when a woman fed up, no matter how you beg, it ain't nothing you could do about it. Hey, yo, this is funny. Huh? This is funny. Huh? She's sitting over there. We all supposed to feel a certain type of way because karma came her way. Why? 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 How we all supposed to feel a certain type of way because karma hit your ass, and it couldn't have hit you from the most. This is the best person that could hit your ass with karma, right? If I would have did it, you would have did some old he don't like women and da 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 da. Da. I'm so glad it came from Danny. I'm so glad you wanted to make an arch nemesis out of her, and now it's Will Robinson. No, don't Shaggy now. Nah, be Scrappy Dappy Doo. You was Scrappy Dappy Doo a minute ago. Keep on being Scrappy Dappy Doo. You ain't got no Scooby snacks, huh? You out of Scooby snacks, huh? Huh? Hmm? You was Tony the Tiger Tough just last month. You made it seem like you was the one on top. You had your foot on the whole black sector. Huh? Talking hella shit. They don't want it with me. I want to have a debate with Danny. She don't want to debate with me because I am just that good at stuff. I am good at every stuff I do. And nobody don't want it with me. I literally dig through paperwork and I look at stuff and I do it the proper way. Shut up. We'll do this shit the proper way. Figure out how to get out of them copyright strikes. Your ass is about to cry for the next 7 days. Please follow my backup page. We're going to need it. We need the backup page. You ain't got shit to talk about no more, Badgie. Huh? Now you got to be scared to use people content. I know you scared to use somebody else content, ain't you? Put somebody else content up there. I dare you. I dare you. Use somebody content. Huh? You think you're going to watch me tomorrow talking about you got to take a look at it? I dare you. I dare you to watch me tomorrow. Well, that's why we got watermarks on our shit for copyright infringement. Yup. That's why our songs is now on Spotify and everywhere else for people like you that want to steal other people's intellectual properties and then cry about it. Yeah. We got special occasions for people like you that steal other people's intellectual properties and cry about it. He tried to make it seem like it was okay that you was stealing everybody else's content and making money off of it. Ain't nobody want to sit down and watch TV with you. Who wanted to sit down and watch YouTube, other YouTube's pages? You could do that in the Discord. You ain't got to go live to watch other people's shit and sit there and you wasn't even a big part of an opinion on shit. You ain't even having a strong opinion on stuff. You bringing other people up using their opinions. You is a copyright infringement thefter. That what you is. You a copyright infringement thefter. Yeah, you a thieving heifer. That what you is. You sitting there talking about something. And Ralph said, I deserve it. Is that okay with you, 82? Is it okay that you said that Ralph said I deserve? If I did say you deserve it, it's my opinion. You ain't gonna take away my opinion. You got me fucked up. Everybody got opinions. You think you the only one with an opinion? Your opinion the only one that matters? That's why your ass still in that same house, in that same bedroom that you've been in for 27 years. You probably was born in that bedroom. You probably was delivered in the basement of that house. Yeah, you can't go nowhere outside that house. You was bound to that house. It's like the dirt from Count Dracula. You got to carry bricks from the house with you just to go around. You is not leaving that house, nor are you was loud as a motorbike and won't bust a grape in a fruit fight, talking all this Tony shit like nobody want problems with you, sitting there talking shit. Yeah, and Ralph, you better shut up. You better shut up. I better not do a motherfucker. I'm not doing none of that stuff. We sick of you. All the lies you done put out there on me, and now you trying to tell me to shut up. No, you shut up. Where's Cleo at when you need her? Huh? Get along gang together. Huh? Where's Cultivate with Kai? Tell them to take your side. Huh? Where's the King Worlds at? Huh? Why all the people that dislike Danny ain't over there helping your ass? Huh? Huh? Why they ain't over there helping your ass? See, we like Danny. That's why we don't give a fuck. Now, I said it. We like Danny, and Danny ain't gotta like us for us to like Danny. Ha. That's the beauty of liking people. You can call it a crush if you want to. Yeah, we crushing on Danny over here. Fuck out of here. Now, how about that? How about that? We like Danny. We like the way she motherfucking got y'all shaking and scared and all of that shit. And you boop out the boop boop boop. You set yourself up for failure. Yeah, you are another person she can make an example out of to show that she don't play around. I like that. I like the fact that she did that. Yeah, I like that. I like the way that she showed that she not the one to fuck with. And I'm glad it was Danny that got your ass. Anything else would have been uncivilized. I'm glad it was her. I'm glad it. Yeah, make it Wayne, make it Wayne. If you don't like Danny and you like me, let me get some money. Yeah, let's see where that money going now. Funny money now. Your ass gonna have to get a real job. Uh-huh. And fuck eating popcorn and sitting there. Your ass gonna have to go out and work. Huh? You gonna fuck around and be a construction worker by the time we get done with you. Yeah, you're gonna be a construction worker. I put this together. I could have been a construction worker. Yeah, we're gonna have your ass out there with the hard hat on, holding a flashlight, directing traffic out this motherfucker. You want to play games, huh? Huh? You want to play games? Shoot program for all you. Ain't that what you was laughing about? Huh? Now you want somebody to feel sorry for you. Now we all gotta feel bad. Oh, shame, shame, shame. Your little protective owl circle talking about some. Now's not the time. Don't come with that. No. Now is the perfect time. Huh? Now is the perfect time. Ain't another time to say I told you so better than right now. Huh? Huh? You did 27 years of learning. It's time to put some of that 27 years together out in the real world, huh? Ain't it fun? Ain't it fun? Baby, now you're number one. Ain't it fun? Ain't it fun? Living in the real world. Yeah, get your ass out there and live in the real world. This is my job. No, it's not. This is sitting on the internet creating bullshit. This ain't no job. You ain't even take this shit serious. You wasn't even a professional journalist. Cut it out. You and Luther sat there and you try to get money for Luther. You lied to us and told us you needed StreamYard. We sick of this shit. You've been tricking and manipulating since December. We done with you. We just tired of it. All right. Summertime's here. It's time to do some spring cleaning, and your ass is getting cleaned up for the springtime. That's it. We can't go into the summertime with you. Huh? We can't go into the summertime with you. We looking for summertime vibes. You ain't it. All right. You is not summertime vibes. You wintertime bullshit. That's what you is. You wintertime bullshit. We want summertime vibes. Your ass is French toast, right? You sat there and pick that Danny. You poke that bear, and now you mad that the bear done woke up. Don't you know this is the time that bears wake up? Wintertime is over with. Bears wake up in the spring. Don't you know that about bears? You're not supposed to poke a bear in the springtime. You're supposed to get away with all of that bullshit during the wintertime. Huh? Now you mad. Luther over there looking hungry. You talking about my dog is not going to eat. How could this happen to me? Nah. We don't want to hear that shit. Well, Luther going to be better off at the pound anyway. You know what I'm saying? Free Luther. Let Luther go. Huh? You sitting over there with Lucky. Lucky don't even like your ass. Huh? You sitting over there making out with the dog, licking you in the mouth and shit. And let's not forget all of that, how you sexualize yourself on the platform, try to show your bosoms and shit, and then get mad if somebody mention your bosoms and shit. Everything, your whole operation is weird, girl. All right? Your whole operation is weird, girl. Okay? And we just tired of the weird operation. Okay? It's time for us to shuffle the deck and get some new cards on the table. Huh? Who you thought? You honestly, after all the shit that you said about us, you honestly thought we had some good rapport? You honestly thought you was in good with us? No, we was cordial. We let y'all spread y'all lies and talk y'all shit because we knew that we didn't have to do nothing. Huh? We knew we didn't have to do nothing. So we sat back and let it all unfold. Right? And you mad every time we speak on something, every time we say something, you just mad because we pointed it out already. We told you how long. We was honest with you about the knot and the bullshit that was going on. We looked out for you when you wasn't even looking out for yourself. We stood up, we spoke for you on Two Strong's panel and said that it was okay that you allowed to wear whatever you want to wear. You still didn't take that for goodness, right? We sat there and told you, Maggie, we don't got no problem with you. You still created a problem with us, right? So now you want to sit there and make it seem like if he don't care about how whatever happened to me, then I'm done with him. We never was in a relationship for you to be done with me, Maggie. What happened? What was going on in your mind that you think that you got the right to say you gonna be done with me? We never had, you got to start something to be done with something. We never started nothing. Huh? You honestly, do you think all of that shit you was talking about me was foreplay or flirting? Is that what you telling me? You felt like we was building something with that shit? Because I wasn't looking at you as no friend. I never was looking at you as a friend. I didn't think we were building something good out of that. I don't know what that wasn't. Damn. Excuse me. That wasn't flirting or nothing. What was that? Is that how you thought we was flirting? No, 27 years of education and you thought that was how people flirt? Nah, hell no, girl. Come on. Come on. That's not how people operate. Huh, Stanley? You can't tell somebody to stay off your freaking grass and then keep on trying to come over here. For the last time, please stay off of my freaking grass. What? Get your stand. What? Huh? You honestly thought that we was building some type of rapport with you? You be honest with yourself. Huh? Well, Golden didn't take me from her because I never was with her to begin with. You know, Golden got her own agendas. I don't know what Golden agendas is. I wasn't if people don't let their true intentions be known, I'm not about to sit there and play no games with people. She goes the other day about Ralph getting her name tattooed on him. Yeah, yeah. Me get get Maggie tattooed on me. Are you serious? Why would I do something like that? Why would I do something like that? Hmm? I bet I'd be better off getting a turd emoji put on my ass cheek or something. You know? Yeah, now she trying to make it seem like she the primary caregiver of her mom and all of this stuff. Nah, get out of here. Well, you ain't never have to worry about that. You ain't got to worry about that stuff. That's what I'm saying. It's right in her life. She's sitting there, and then she changed the story up today, and now she a primary caregiver. Yesterday, her mom had her own apartment and just dropped food off to her, and she don't cook nothing, and so on and so forth. Even when Lady T was like, "Oh yeah, Maggie, you should do this," she was like, I would burn the house down. I cannot cook. I do not cook." Now all of a sudden today, she making it seem like she cooking and taking care of her mom and got to rub dialysis feet and stuff like that. You lying. You lying piece of crap. He don't even walk that damn dog. She ain't even the caregiver for herself. She wear a diaper. Imagine 34 years old and wear a diaper. She don't know how to cook. She can't crack eggs. She can't cook. She don't know how. She can't do none of that shit. It's not in her. It's not she's not capable of it. She not capable of it. She lying. And she talking about something she's gonna see this through. She got this disdainment for Jaguar. She got such a big disdainment for Jaguar. She gonna see this through. Why are you not bringing up that Ali Carter is missing and is supposed to be the one of the witnesses, right? Why is she not bringing up that Ali Carter is missing and Ali Carter is one of the witnesses for the case, right? Why is she not bringing up that the fact that Jaguar right now that Ali Carter is missing is trying to reroute it and try to make it seem like she lied about saying that she wanted to work with Ali Carter, right? Now Jaguar is trying to cover it up and say, I lied about it, and you should see how the troll farm took it and ran with it and stuff like that. Why? Because Ali Carter is missing now. If Jaguar is out here trying to clean up the bullshit to help get Diddy off, then it would be in her best interest to get in touch with Ali Carter. And now that all the bullshit is hitting the fan, now Jaguar want to act like she never was in touch with Ali Carter. Why ain't nobody covering that? Why are you sitting here? You so focused on, oh, how did somebody make me feel? I'm Maggie. You not nobody important. You ain't no celebrity. You ain't come out with no music. You not nobody to be acting like you some type of idol or some shit. Sit there and want somebody to grovel at your feet. You didn't care about our livelihood. You didn't care whether I was using this to feed my family or not. You didn't care about none of that shit. Now we supposed to care about Luther? Huh? Make it make sense. Huh? Now all of a sudden we supposed to have this high sympathy for Lucky. Now we supposed to be caring about Lucky. Huh? Make it make sense. Now we care about Lucky. Huh? You sitting there burping a dog like a dog need to be burped. You don't even know how to care for Lucky. How are we supposed to believe you taking care of your grandma? Well, you don't even know the proper care for a dog. Huh? You sitting there burping a dog, patting the damn dog in the back and rocking him in your arms like he want to lay on your bosoms. I ain't never seen a dog go to sleep like that. where you lay the dog on your bosoms and pat him in the back like you trying to burp him and shit. That is not no baby. That's how we know you're not taking care of your mama. I don't give a fuck what lies you tell us. We know you're not taking care of your mama. You don't even know the proper way to take care of a dog. You don't even know the proper way to take care of yourself. You don't cook, you don't clean. Now, it's nothing about you say home, help, nothing. Ain't nothing about you that say home or help. Home, help, and aid? Fuck no. You got to know some home shit. We ain't never see you sew. We ain't never see you knit. And I know you're not I know you're not feeding your grandma that damn popcorn. I know you're not giving your mama that damn popcorn for dinner. No, I know that's not what you making for dinner, popcorn. Huh? You over there popcorning the whole house for dinner and shit? Mom, you hungry? I'm put some popcorn on for you. She ain't nothing about her say home, help, or service. You know, and there ain't nothing about her say they home help service. Yeah, right. Don't put them three letters in this. Don't put them three words in the same sentence with Maggie. Home help service. Yeah, right. You see Maggie on there for 14 hours sitting there drinking Jack Daniels. You name one alcoholic that can take care of somebody else. Yeah, make sense. She drank Jack Daniels all day. You never see her eat food, and she wants you to believe that she taking care of somebody. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. She drinking first thing in the morning, early as hell. You seen more drinking and smoking than you seen cooking and cleaning and taking care of somebody. Not one time did Maggie step away from that camera and say, "Hold on, I gotta go check on my mom." If she is in the same house with her mom, why do her mom call her on the phone to check on her? Now, none of the shit that y'all see makes sense. Nothing that y'all see makes sense. Oh, that was my mom calling on the phone. And when my mom called, I have to answer it. I thought you just said you was at your mama's house. I thought you just said you was at your mama's apartment taking care of her. Why your mom calling you on the phone if you in her apartment? She's to have a little bell to ding for your ass. A ding, 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 and you come running. She's supposed to have a little bell, little coming to America bell. Ding, 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 ding. You just hop in there on one foot barking like a dog. Huh? You want to be the queen to be, don't you? Don't you? Is my queen. You want to be the queen, don't you? Huh? You want to be the queen of Zimbabwe, wherever you want to be the queen of. You just lied for no reason. Your grandmama, your mama ain't even going through that much shit. Huh? You making it seem like she having a heart transplant or some shit like that. She got water on her knees. That's it. She got water on her knees. You trying to make it seem like your mom going through so much. Hell no. When I told Jaguar that my mom was unalived and wasn't here no more, and she still make jokes about my mom and said that my mom was in hell, you laughed about that shit. Now you want me to feel sorry for your page? Fuck no. You laughed about my mom being in hell when Jaguar and Wolf Coochie said that my mom was in hell. You laughed about that shit. Now you want to sit up here and make it seem like I'm supposed to have some type of empathy, sympathy, or empathy for you. I don't got none of the empathy, none of that shit. None of the these. I don't got no theses for your ass. Fuck you talking about. I told y'all ass when y'all laughed about my mama that it was up and it was stuck. Fuck you talking. We not friends. We not cool. We cordial because we occupy the same space on the internet. But we not friends. We not cool. I don't care a rat's ass about what's going on in your life. None of that shit. We never gonna be cool. You got me fucked up. We don't play games like that. You sat there and laughed about my mom being unalived, and you think that we cool, we cordial, we kosher? No, you got what type of black person play like that? I don't know if you Canadian black people play like that or you French people play like that, but I don't play games like that. You never apologize for none of that shit. And I'm supposed to feel a certain type of way for you since when? Make it make sense. Make it make sense. You think I don't remember the shit you said? I might not speak on it, but I remember that shit. You'll never play in my fucking face like that again. I never would want nothing to do with somebody like you. You ain't got no good for your own life. What do I think you got for my life? Huh? You seduced to 14 years of Jack Daniels and chasing it with water. You ain't trying to see nobody do better because you don't want better for yourself. You 34 years old, drinking. You ain't got no friends. You ain't never going out. We ain't see you party. You ain't go to the bar. We done seen 32 Fridays pass on your ass and you ain't go out not one time. You ain't going out on dinner dates. Ain't going out to feed yourself nothing. Make it make sense. You ain't about to sit there and tell me that I'm supposed to have this high level feeling for you and you showing no. You done attack my page, made up false analogies on me, did all of this weird shit, and I'm supposed to be the one that's like, oh Maggie, I'm so oh, I feel for you. Let's get them. No, no, we would not. We ain't been riding with you. You ain't about to rally us now like we supposed to ride with you. And don't try to hit us with no moral compass talking about some, oh, he's supposed to be doing what's right. We are doing what's right by letting you get your karma. That's what's right. What are you talking about? We doing exactly what's right. You ain't humble yourself. You sitting there making it seem like you the God and we things that you get to play with and play on. I ain't number one. How you number one in nobody's life? Make it make sense. You got to have somebody in your life to say that you the only one and you number one. I don't want to be a part of the sister wives. I'm number one. In whose life? In whose life? You got to have somebody. It's like a motherfucker telling you that they about to participate on Valentine's Day with no significant other. Huh? Yes, this Valentine's Day, we got so much planned. You and who? Me and myself. You ain't doing no Valentine's Day. You out treating yourself to some shit. You ain't got nobody special talking about something. Valentine's Day is going to be a blast. No, it's not. Your ass is going to be drinking Jack Daniels, chasing it with water, and Luther going to be licking you in the mouth. Talking about you number one. I don't do no sister life because I got to be number one in people's lives. And who lives? You pick a life that you number one in. And you can't pick your mama because that's the mama job is to love you. You know what I'm saying? Your mama job is to love you. Fuck is you talking about? No matter how much you keep on messing up, your mama gonna love you, and your mama gonna keep lying to you, telling you it's okay. And I don't know why your mom didn't tell you the truth a long time ago. That you didn't have it all in your head and you wasn't a normal person. Huh? Yeah. I know we never been cool with Maggie. All the snake shit that she did over there, and she still keep on trying to throw dirt on my name. Talking about something. If he said I deserve this, if he said I deserve this, it doesn't matter if I said you deserve it. It's my opinion if I did say you deserve it. You ain't about to make me feel bad for my opinion. That's the problem with her. You know what I mean? She keep on doing weird shit and expect everybody else to be okay with the weird shit that she doing. No, you making everybody else your whipping boy. Everybody else got to do something with you. Everybody else got to cater to you. Everybody else got to kiss your ass. Everybody else got to be nice to Maggie. No, Maggie's not nice to people. She called numerous people bees. She talked down about numerous people, tore down plenty of households, and still keep going like it's normal. And all y'all owls is over there making her think that's a normal operation. That's not a normal operation. That's not. You don't got no integrity. You ain't got no tenacity, no sense of moral compass, no dignity. Y'all sitting over there making it seem like we wrong. No, we not wrong. We not wrong. Y'all don't want to hold her accountable for her actions, all her harshness, the way she attacked multiple people, the way she lied and put people against each other. She asked Golden about the situation with her and Love Jones. And then just so she could cater to Love Jones, then she went and smiled in front of Love Jones' faces. But she didn't mention that live that she did about Love Jones, where she was talking about Love Jones parading her breasts around. The live that she did where she was talking shit about Love Jones and said, well, if Love Jones sexualizing herself and y'all ain't saying nothing to her, then da 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 da. She ain't mentioned that to Love Jones. I don't care how many times I go over there. If she make her live public, y'all act like it's a private live. Like we snuck into a private event. We ain't doing nothing but scrolling YouTube like everybody else, looking at the shit that pop up on our feed. If she pressed that live button, that means she making it to the public. Fuck is y'all trying to tell me I'm not allowed to scroll my YouTube feed when Maggie is live? Make it make sense that y'all trying to tell somebody else how to operate their phone or their computer. So I can't look at certain YouTube. If she's on YouTube, I can look at it. That's what the fuck I do on YouTube. Look at shit on YouTube. You said don't look at Maggie's live. Don't. We got to put a schedule together so I can't go on YouTube when Maggie's live or something. If she pop up on my feed and I stop in and listen, y'all weird as fuck. How y'all act like y'all should have unlimited access to everybody else's content, everybody else's space, but her space is supposed to be respected and off limits. If she can use everybody's content, nobody can't use hers. She can go in everybody's space, nobody can't go in hers. Her whole chat is disrespectful, but they lie to you and say that they respect you over there. Make that shit make sense. That everybody say the most disrespectful shit over there, and then they say, Ralph, we respect you over here. No, you don't. Y'all bash, tarnish, criticize, talk shit, ridicule, all of that shit over there. You mad because your content ain't content. We don't want to listen to it no more. It's bullshit. Now, Maggie, we said it. All right. You sitting there watching other people's lives, eating popcorn. It got tiresome. We don't want to see you eat popcorn, watch other people's shit. We can go watch that shit ourselves. Now, we said it. You ain't doing shit. You ain't bringing nothing to the table. You don't got a strong opinion. We gave you a chance to see what you was going to do. You ain't do shit. You ain't do shit with it. You cried. That's all you did. You could have let us get to know you, right? You could have spent 3 months cleaning up your motherfucking house and made that content. You didn't. You lazy. You're lazy. You sat there and talked about how other people was lazy, and all you got out of this was how to create backdrops. That's all you know how to do is create a thumbnail. Oh, Lady Latisa, I'm going to do the thumbnail and the title, and then we're going to have such a great time. We're going to bring so many numbers to your life. Get your ass out of here. Get your ass out of here. You trying to make it seem like you the it factor, huh? Like people should be happy to do features with you, huh? Maggie, think about it. Half the time we popped up on your panel is because your content was dying out. And then we pop back up there and then your content spiked for a little bit. And you tag us in the titles and still talk your shit. Huh? We, the Black Tea sector, made you. And I include myself in it because you made content off of me for months at a time. We made your page. You didn't come with no original authenticity to your page. You mimicked everybody else, right? You took Official King Payne back in the day. He is like the video, like the video, like the video, right? You sit there and stole pieces of me. Oh my God, that ain't you. You know that ain't you. That don't even sound like something that was made up in Canada. Stop playing with us. Stop playing with us. Huh? Ain't nobody in Canada making up no shit like that. You know that. Ain't even how they talk in Canada, right? So how is it that you Canadian but ain't got no Canadian lingo to you? Huh? Now I understand the French part. That would explains why you're doing so much damage to America, right? Because the French don't like Americans anyway, right? So that would the French part of you would explain this disdainment that you have for Americans, right? But I don't see no Canadian part of you. Where's this Canadian part? If you lived in Canada for so many years, shouldn't you have Canada lingo? Why you don't never have Canada lingo? Huh? You ain't never tell nobody they was cheesing, fam. You don't even say fam. And that's one of the biggest words that they use over there is fam. You don't even say fam. Huh? So I'm prone to believe that you never had any Canadian friends. Huh? You never had Canadian friends. You never hung out with the Canadians. So who the fuck was you hanging out with? Because you didn't pick up no Canadian lingo. How is it you so invested in America, Black America at that? You don't even know your own. You don't even know what you originally want to be. You want to be everything but black. I'm French. I'm German. Huh? You got a French. You got French name, right? You from the Congos, right? And you got German in your name. Make it make sense. No Crody, no fam, no none of that shit. I talk to people from I talk to people from Canada. They say fam every other sentence, damn near. Huh? You're teasing, fam. No, fam, I didn't touch that. I wasn't in there, fam. I had nothing to do with that, fam. You don't say none of that shit. Make it make sense. Huh? You ain't even from America, but you act like you know so much about what's going on in Black America. You watch Friday and you think you know us. Hmm? Yeah. She knew she was going to tear down Jaguar. She knew exactly what she was going to do. She knew it. When Jaguar broke up her and Murph's little scheme and scam, she knew that she was going to secretly attack Jaguar and tear down all of that shit. In fact, she probably was a bot from the beginning, right? Because why she's so mad that Atwoods choose, she's trying to make it seem like Atwoods choose Jaguar, right? See, that's what she's trying to make it seem like. When Lil Ron over there talking about some you let Jaguar break us up, break us apart. No, Jaguar didn't break y'all apart. Money broke y'all apart. When you change your payday from Thursday to Tuesday and then try to make up whatever days that you did over the weekend, you chose to break that apart. You chose to, manipulate you and Atwood's friendship based off of changing the date. That Jaguar ain't tell you to change no date to your payday. Jaguar ain't tell you no such thing, right? Anything that's going on with you and Atwoods is because you and Atwoods decided to fall out over money. You can't tell me Jaguar came along and broke up something that y'all had going on for 4 years before Jaguar came. That's the excuse that y'all using. Really, that platform getting looked at and you can't play the game no more how you playing the game. You can't grift, you can't get money off of black people controversy, bullshit, and all of the shit that y'all doing. And Atwoods know it's about time to cut ties with y'all. Atwoods know what time it is. He got to clean up his act. He got a lot of pressure going around his page. He didn't let so many false narratives, defamation of character. Remember, he had MK Ultra people up there. You think the government playing with people that's interfering with our, affairs? Huh? He know what the fuck. He know what's at stake. He know he's an outside entity meddling in American affairs in order to create certain controversy, which could be treated or it could be an act of war. If you really look at it, you sitting there trying to play on Americans and make them go against their government. That's an act of war. Why y'all playing like y'all don't understand exactly what's going on, exactly what's at stake? Atwoods know what the fuck he doing when he's sitting there meddling in America's business, trying to make it seem like it's just freedom of speech. You don't have freedom of speech in Great Britain. So why are you operating with freedom of speech on American platform when you know you don't have freedom of speech over there? It don't make sense. Now y'all mad because he cleaning up house. But he trying to get he know them court dates done stacked up on his ass. He can't look like the person that he wanted. Them shits done backed up. Huh? You sitting there trying to create a coup in America while you sit in Great Britain because you ain't allowed in America no more. So because you ain't allowed in America, you played all these games on America's soil with American people, so on and so forth. And now it's falling apart. Now you got to cut your losses. He said his lawyer advised him to block Ron on all platforms. His lawyer advised him. You know what that means? Do you know what that means when your lawyer advise you? Right? Huh? Yeah, yeah. That means that's the cleanup game. That's the cleanup game. That when you got to start cleaning up, getting certain people from around you, because lawsuits is about to start going out. People about to start getting hit. I told y'all when I told y'all that these indictments gonna come out and everything that's gonna unfold, y'all gonna be shocked at what it is, right? All these people that did all of this stuff online, tearing people character down and everything, that's who they going after. Everybody that's defaming characters to build content, making money off slandering and tearing down somebody else's name, that's who they going after. And y'all watching it unfold right now, right? Atwood's panel, right? Tisha Tell's already got sued or about to get sued for whatever falsitries that she made up when she was over in the Bahamas somewhere. Huh? You don't see it? Y'all don't see it? Y'all don't see who they actually paying attention to? They paying attention to y'all. Huh? Huh? They paying attention to y'all with y'all false narratives to build content. With y'all slander and stuff like that to build content. They on y'all now. They on y'all. Now they're gonna make y'all accountability for these platforms that y'all tearing people down on, putting false narratives out, claiming to be journalists, but ain't doing journalistic work, paying false people to get on your panel to slander people, saying that it's MK Ultra. Rockefeller? Oh, what a name, huh? Rockefeller? Ain't that so close to Rockefeller? Huh? Playing in our face. Playing in our face. Now you mad because they coming down on it. Now you mad because they actually paying attention to the fuckery, right? To the grifting, to the falsified nonprofit organizations such as Cruelty Free. Now y'all mad because they paying attention to that shit. Huh? Yeah, Jack came over there and shook up a lot of shit. You right. And look, little Ron Yum Yum is weird as hell. Why he show y'all the Lion King today? Huh? Why he show y'all the scene from the Lion King? Huh? He made it seem like he was Mufasa. Yeah, this is happening to these big content creators. They already shut it down on TikTok to where people that's begging and grifting and putting their cash app up, they getting their page taken away. You know how many people I watched within the last 2 weeks get their page taken away on TikTok because all the grifting, all of the fake funding, all of the fake what do they call it? Scavenger hunts for money, all of the fake cash app schemes that they got going on. They on top of their ass. They just passed a new bill. You can't do that no more because these people not paying taxes on this money. They actually putting it in other people's name and moving money around. It's money laundering. Because when Uncle Sam come to get those taxes, you use somebody else's cash app. That's why Jaguar says she never touched the money. She just tell other people what to do with the money because it leaves the room for plausible deniability to say that the funds wasn't with her. Plus, somebody else will have to fall for that during income tax time. When income tax come, that's going to show up on their cash app, on their PayPal, that this money came in like that. All along, Jaguar is going to be like, well, I ain't got nothing to do with that. The whole time she's telling people what to do with the money, but not touching the money to keep the plausible deniability. So when the wire frauds hit, when the money laundering hit, when the fake, nonprofit organization where the 70% of the proceeds ain't going back to the organization, when all of that shit start to crumble, that way she could just blame it on somebody else. They trying to look for people to blame it on right now. They might blame it on the not. Fuck it. Let's be honest. They might blame it on the not. You think AP technology is going down? Huh? All right, they're gonna blame it on the troll farm. It's the Kimmies. It's the why you think that ADA situation opened up a lot of eyes. That ADA situation opened up a lot of eyes. Remember, we was telling y'all around that time that they looking into this shit. They're investigating this. Remember, when the feds put something under investigation, it's a 6-month investigation. Then they see what they can come out with, right? As soon as around the time that we told y'all that all of this was going on, what happened? What happened? Atwood's network got hit. he had to take down certain things that was said about you know, certain narratives that Jaguar pushed, right? All these other people started taking down content. Why? Because they knew what the fuck was going on. They knew they was about to get hit. They know what it was. Why you think you don't see big homie CC no more, all waving around out and about? Where he at? Where's him at? They swapped him out for 607 Unc. That's why big homie CC ain't around talking about Moose. That's why he ain't around talking about Bigfoot and all of that stuff that he had planned with Beverly, right? And look what took place with Lil Yum Yum and Beverly, right? He said that Lil Yum Yum said that Atwoods messed up his relationship with Beverly. He said Beverly was Simba. I watched it today. He said that he was Mufasa and Beverly Rose was Simba. Huh? He said Atwoods was Scar and threw him off the hill and crushed him. And Simba had to learn Hakuna Matata by herself. Huh? Oh, Beverly got to learn how to Hakuna Matata by herself. That's crazy. I ain't never seen nobody put the movie together the way he put that movie together. It was terrible. It was a terrible rendition of what the fuck would ever happen. He talking about he dropping little clues, dropping little hints. There's no way you want us to believe that you was Mufasa. There's no way. There ain't no way Lil Ron wanted us to believe he was Mufasa. Not the dude who literally was flirting with Ronnie Bo. Not the dude that changed his name to MC Yum Yum just to fit in with Big Hungry. Like, ain't no way. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. You is not about to tell us. And you sat there and flirted with Big Homie talking about, oh, look at you. You're going to be a diva over here. You're going to be a diva. You keep laying your hair over your shoulder and shit like you stole a 1970 rock band. Like, come on, bro. Ain't no way. You sitting there with the long, luxurious hair like you Shawn Michaels or something. I'm just a sexy boy. Sexy boy. I'm not your boy, Tor. You know damn well Atwoods is going to release all of that stuff. Was done in the dark. Was done in the dark, Lil Ron. Lil Yum Yum, whatever you want to call yourself. If Atwoods start revealing some of that stuff, you can't be mad. Because you did threaten Atwoods. You was like, and deny anything that I'm saying right now. And I'm going to go to the messages. All right. So when Atwoods start, y'all, this is going to get ugly. Y'all about to start exposing people's secrecies. All those secret parties that y'all went to. You know what I'm saying? All the huckling, the buckling and stuff. Huh? Which one do you love? Lil Yum Yum? You love I went over in their Discord and I typed something in their Discord and they was like, oh, get out of here, Atlas. We don't do the negative over here. Don't bring it over. Y'all are the ones that create controversy. Y'all literally create controversy to sell it. Who is HBK? Oh, Heartbreak Kid. Then you don't be trying to put Shawn Michaels nicknames and shit like that. You just put Shawn Michaels. Don't try to be like HBK. What was that, a test? To try to say that you know so much about Shawn Michaels because you love him? HBK. I know that's Heartbreak Kid. Next time just say Shawn Michaels. Yeah, HBK. You trying to show us that you know him on a personal level. You know what I'm saying? She trying to show us that she know him on a personal level. Yeah, you guys call him Shawn Michaels. I call him HBK. You know, last time I was at his house, I was like, HBK, what's up? He was like, hey, you know, I call him HBK. You guys can call him Shawn Michaels. You know, Mr. Michaels. I call him HBK. We kind of got a little thing going, you know. I call him HBK. He calls me Boo Boo Kitty Fucker. You know, we got a thing going. It's a thing. That's what I'm saying. Like Maggie sat over there and tried to make it seem like she was threatening us and try to see she wanted to make it seem like we was on her side. That's what she wanted to do. Maggie tried to make it seem like we on her side and shit, talking about something. If you don't rock with me, then you can get bye. You about to motherfucking keep on putting us against each other. Now you want me to beef with Danny because of you. I thought you said you didn't care how people looked at you or thought about you. You know what I'm saying? I thought you said you didn't care about none of that stuff. Why are we supposed to care now? Make it how? Huh? Now you want a shoulder to cry on. Not our shoulder. We don't want you crying on our shoulder. You cry on a different shoulder. You is not crying on our shoulder. We don't want it. We don't subscribe to it. How about that? How about that, Maggie? And so what if we I don't think we said it. I can't recall me saying like that's what you deserve, right? I do recall saying like, you know, we knew it was going to happen. We already called it out, so on and so forth. It was only a matter of time because you can only play in people's face for so long, right? It was kind of obvious. We was kind of looking at, you know, why didn't you see it coming? You know what I mean? So yeah, but even if I did say it, that don't give you the right to try to fucking nail me to the cross because I said you deserve it. You know what I'm saying? Even if we did say you deserve it, you had it coming because you did so much fuckery, right? So to sit there and try to make it seem like you was pressing me, like if he said that, whatever we had is over with. You can't break up with somebody you can't break up with me. We not together. You trying to make it seem like you broke up with me. We not together. Oh, don't be trying to whatever we had is over. We didn't have nothing. We didn't have nothing. You didn't, we ain't got no agreement on the back end where we won't strike each other's page and so on and so forth. You struck my page before. You know, I told your ass that you didn't have to be perfect. You just got to be worth it. I told you that. Huh? I said, you ain't got to be perfect. No, no, no. Yeah. See, they was over there celebrating my page getting taken. You remember that shit? Her and Denat was celebrating my page getting taken. They was over there celebrating that shit. You didn't give none. You didn't give no fucks about my livelihood. You didn't care if I was using this. It's got to be worth it. Yeah. Stop for I had to play the song. I will give you the world, baby girl. All right, y'all better stop. Yo, listen. She didn't care nothing when my page got took and did she? Huh? She didn't care nothing. Now she trying to make it seem like she's so wholesome. She just the innocent one. I don't do nothing. I just sit here all day and I just take care of my mom and Luther. And I cook and clean for my mommy. Wait, that's my mom calling me right now. Yes, mommy. I thought you just said your mama was in the same house with you. You was taking care of her. Why the fuck she got to call you on the phone? She calling to check on you. Make sure you got some snacks and shit. You got some snacks, some wham wham, zuzus, zigzags. Trying to make sure you got your pre rolls and shit. We know damn well you ain't taking care of no mother. Huh? You ain't even walking lucky. You won't even walk lucky outside. Do something for lucky first. Huh? Lucy. Whatever the hell it is. Hey, don't be over here kicking me with super stickers and shit. All right. Don't be putting your feet on me with super stickers and shit. It's not how it works. You keep your feet on the ground. Ain't cleaning up nothing. No, she got some dog doo-doo in the crib somewhere. No, that dog done shit somewhere. She smelt it. Never cleaned that shit up. She knows she smelled that dog shitting in the house. That dog is not trained. She gonna lie to you and say the dog goes on a pad. Yeah, I bet. Luther need to go back to the pound. She need to get Lucky out of there. Somebody save Lucky. And she can't. She can't take care of herself. Exactly. Exactly. She cold heart with the cleats. She busting out the bando. The man jewelry real metal like a can opener. I went from rags to riches, the futures with tip. Yeah. She got that damn dog. She ain't put that dog up for adoption. Let that dog go to a nice, wholesome home that you can visit. Lucky is tired of you. Get Luther out of there. Huh? Lucy don't want to be there no more. I could tell Lucy don't want to be there for more. Huh? Yes, she's gonna go after Golden's channel because she's gotta make somebody feel her wrath. Everything that somebody do to her, she feel like she gotta put somebody through. I don't know the way that wig be thrown on in the morning sometimes, man. It's questionable on whether there's some ass washing going on. It's questionable. I seen her a couple of mornings. That's what I'm saying. If you know this is your only means of whatever, you supposed to be on here being nice. You supposed to be on here trying to get along. You know, she sat there and tried to talk all types of shit, try to dare people to do stuff to her. I dare Danny to strike my page. Danny don't want it with me. Yo, I'm telling you that wig, that piece that she got on. She says she just got extensions, but I mean, I seen baby hairs before in the front. Um, and that ain't um, she yeah, yeah, that's a wig. That's a wig. That ain't just no front piece. That's a whole. Y'all know what that is, man. Y'all see that shit. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Where the baby hairs at? You supposed to have baby hairs in the front of your shit if that's your real hair. You supposed to have. Where's the growth at? Why her kitchen look like that? Huh? 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 She she got a mullet, a half wig, like a mullet, like business in the front, party in the back. I don't know. I think her people left her in that house a long time ago. For real. I think they realized that she was dealing that like you know how what is that the almond the almond or whatever that movie is. I think her parents might have realized the type of child that they was dealing with. And they all just, I think everybody left and moved into apartments and smaller places and left her in the house. Everybody just paid the bills in the house and stuff like that. But they left her in the house. Like they were like, man, fuck that. And they left her in the house. Nobody could deal with her, nothing. They come in and drop off food and try to get out as fast as possible. For real. Yeah, they left her there. They left her there. They all went and got apartments somewhere else and they just visit her from time to time. Yeah. You know how parents are with their responsibilities nowadays. They take care of you because it's their responsibility to take care of you. But come on, all of us, not every parent had fruits that was good. You know what I'm saying? It's some adult fruits that's running around. They ain't got it all. You know what I'm saying? Once they realize that she didn't have it all, it's like when you go to these classes, they'll tell you to accept the fact that this person is not going to get better. You know what I mean? So a long time ago, her parents might have been told, you got to accept the fact that this is who she is. Like she's stuck like this, right? So with that being said, they probably was just like, all right, we accept it. We know we got to take care of her because it's our adult child, right? So they probably just left her in the house and just pay the bills on the house and check on her from time to time. That's why she don't never go nowhere. She don't step outside. You ain't never catch her getting no fresh air. She might have walked to the store with y'all one time. That's it. You know what I mean? Yeah, y'all ain't never see her go to y'all ain't never see her show y'all no type of life. She ain't show y'all the Canadian life. She ain't going to no extravagant events, no party, no Taylor Swift parties, nothing, no Drake concerts, nothing. She ain't doing nothing. As a 34-year-old woman, she she ain't doing nothing. Think about that. No type of no type of physical life at all. Just the internet is her biggest achievement. Things happening all the time over there. They got a hell of a high nightlife, you know? The what you call rate over there is 16. You know what I mean? Them young girls out there partying. That's why Drake keep getting caught up with young girls and shit. Huh? You know? Luther gonna lick her raw. She's sitting there with a jar of peanut butter and Luther. That's it. That's her idea of a good time. A jar of peanut butter and Luther. Huh? And I ain't talking about Luther Vandross. I ain't talking about Luther Vandross. Yeah. No, don't go there. Don't say that. Okay, I'm sorry. I take it back. She don't got the peanut butter. All right, we said too much. All right, we going to the Discord. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, we said too much. Okay, I get it. I get it. Well, hey, listen, y'all know we don't got no filter over here. We gonna say some shit. We gonna say some shit. That's why I don't understand why they keep pushing us. I understand why they keep playing with us. Huh? They know we gonna say some shit. They know we gonna say some shit. Why? That means she already thought it. That means she already sexualized me. She already thought about all the fun she can have with me. That's this that now imagine if I thought about her like that. Imagine if I thought about, you know what I'm saying, all the things that I could do with her. Like lock her in the basement or deprive her of food or sit her on the refrigerator and dare her to jump. Like imagine all the shit I could do with her. I promise you, it ain't no sexual shit that I'm thinking about doing. Ain't none of that shit. Hmm? I'm more so. I plan on telling you to let's play hide and seek, and then you hide, and I just never come seek your ass. That's me. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say go hide. I'm gonna find you, and just never look. Be 5 days later, your ass still be hiding. I tell your ass, you must have had the best hiding spot ever. I couldn't find you. I couldn't find you nowhere. You're undefeated. You're unbeatable. Huh? Nah, we ain't into that, man. I want to make love to your mind. I don't need nobody in my life that's ridiculing, putting me down, tearing me. Nah, I ain't doing that. You too good at this. You win. Nah, she had another live tonight. She just had a little late night live where she was just trying to accuse us of, if you feel like I deserve this, then you're this right there. Well, man, you didn't talk hella shit on us. You ain't about to try to make us feel bad. Yeah, now all of a sudden, I never struck your page right. Yes, you did. You struck my page. You struck my page and then you took the strike off. You did. I don't know why she playing like she don't remember that shit. When she struck my page. When I told y'all remember she struck my page, it's because it's the live where I pointed out that she had that 86.2K following page. Y'all remember that live where we showed that she had the 86.2K followings, right? That's the live that she struck my page on. And that she trying to make it seem like she didn't strike my page. She struck my page for showing that other owl's page. That's what she struck my page for. And now she acting like she don't remember striking my page for that shit. The lack of accountability of this woman. The lack of accountability of her. Well, as soon as we pointed out the fact that she had that 86.2K page, she struck my page. She lying. She lying. You trying to act like you don't remember doing all of that shit. You trying to act like you don't remember. I never struck your page, Ralph. I never struck it. Yes, you did. Because we were the ones who pointed out your 86.2K page. You try to make it seem like we was talking about Killmonger. He's mad because I talked about movies and Black Panther and no. You know what the fuck goes on. Huh? You know what the fuck goes on, you little monster. Huh? You little whippersnapper. Huh? You little crunchberry. That what you is. You a dangleberry. Huh? You a dangleberry. Huh? Let me call you my sweet dangleberry. Yeah, I wish I would. I would never. I would never. Just to think about it, like you see sitting there talking about some magic. She's talking about some Ralph would have so much more fun with me. Are you serious? How? Who? Why are you thinking about that? Why are you thinking about me doing sexual things to you, but I can't think about doing sexual things to you without being looked at this way or that way, right? You talk shit. You say I'm slinging dick in the Discord, but now you thinking about my DDDDD. You thinking about all the DDD that I can give you. No, you wrong for that. You was wrong for that. I don't want that. I don't want that. I don't even want to know what that look like. Huh? That's not a flower I want to peel back. Okay? Huh? I don't want to peel that shit back. That motherfucker probably ain't been used in so long. That shit probably sealed itself shut. That motherfucker probably healed shut. Huh? I'm telling you, I really think you're a eunuch. I don't think you have nothing down. I think you don't got no appendages down there. I think you are owl for real. I think you represent that owl for real. You like a Barbie doll. You just come with that flat space. Yeah. You probably built like a Barbie. Yeah, you just come with a flat space. Ain't nothing there. Ain't nothing there to rub or blow on. There's nothing there. No, you a 34-year-old woman that don't have no type of sexual urges or none of that shit. Something's wrong with you. Something's wrong with you. You need to see another doctor. Yeah. And say, doctor, I can't find myself getting aroused by anything. I keep trying. I watch all types of stuff, but it just don't work. I try to rub the top of it. Yeah. She don't know what she talking about. She don't know what she talking about. Her box don't work right. That's why she's so upset because that box don't work right. Ain't nobody messing with that box. If she had somebody messing with the box, she wouldn't be so high strung. You know what I'm saying? She don't got nobody messing with the box. That's what it is. She wants somebody to mess with the box. You want to feel like, at least everybody want to feel wanted. You know what I'm saying? Everybody want to feel like somebody. Everybody want to feel like a snack every now and again. You know what I'm saying? She don't feel like a snack. Ain't nobody else's fault that she don't feel like a snack. You know, she just ain't snackable. You know what I mean? Ain't nobody getting the munchies around you. That's all. You know what I mean? You ain't a snack. Okay? You ain't gonna be a snack. You never gonna be a snack. Okay? And you could tell yourself, I know I'm not a snack because I'm the whole meal. No, you're not. Ain't a steak or potato coming out of your ass. I'm sorry. Ain't a steak or potato. If you a whole meal, you a lunchable. Yeah. You a hungry jack. You is not no whole meal. You a microwavable. You ain't no whole meal. It don't make sense for you to try to make it seem like you ain't even snackable. I can't even say you snack a bowl. You know what I'm saying? I can see people like that's a snack. I can't even say you're snack a bowl. You know what I mean? It's just it's not. You're not even snackable. You're not. You don't carry yourself. You don't got a sexy walk. None of that shit. You walk like a duck. You ain't got a sexy walk. You ain't got a sexy waddle. Like ain't nothing about you that's gonna make me be like, ooh, I want you. I want not never. Not never. You don't clean up, nothing. I can't expect you in my kitchen cleaning none of that shit. Think about that. I can't even wake up to breakfast. Huh? You can't even do breakfast in bed. You can't cook me nothing. I ain't never gonna walk into a meal being cooked and the whole house smelling like something good. It ain't never gonna happen. Think about that. You don't provide nothing that make you worth it. That's what I'm saying. You don't provide nothing. You know what I mean? Huh? Me and you eating microwavable dinners, that ain't gonna happen. I don't want that life. Huh? You smelling like Jack Daniels in the bed next to somebody with alcohol pouring out your pores. Hell no, I don't want that. I don't want that. I don't mind drinking every now and again, but every day you just smelling like vodka. Nah, I'm good. I'm good. I ain't doing that. You ain't gonna vodka me to death. You got that shit coming out your pores. Can you imagine? Can you imagine, Maggie? Huh? You stop drinking, that shit a snatch back. Huh? If you stop, that shit a snatch back if you stop. Huh? You lose all of that water weight. That's drinking weight. That's what you got on you, Maggie. That's alcohol weight right there. Huh? That's alcoholic weight right there. You know what that is. Stop playing with yourself. That's because alcohol is stored in your fat cells. Yeah, because the alcohol turns into a sugar and it stores itself in your fat cells. Yeah. Yep. And it's different for guys than it is for girls. See, for girls, for women, it's going to go to your thighs, you know what I'm saying, so on and so forth. You know what I'm saying? For men, It might go to a beer belly. You know what I mean? It's different. But you ain't taking care of yourself right to say that I would do something with you. Like, make it make sense. Huh? Make it make sense, Maggie. Huh? What sex appeal do you come with? Be honest. You ain't got a cute laugh. You can't even do that little hair thing behind the ear that most girls do. I love that. When they tuck that hair behind the ear when they want to flirt with you, they put that little piece of hair, that hair that's always hanging off the side. They always just push it behind their ear and oh my goodness. You can't even do that shit. The things that we look at in a woman, you can't even do none of that shit. You ain't got a sexy way of crossing your legs. You know, some people have that sexy way of crossing their legs where they throw the other leg over slow and sit it down, right? How about the walk? You know, the women that walk like they just got, like you just walking so smooth, like it's fragile, like you don't even want to come down too hard. That's how I like that. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got a sexy walk, huh? We never seen you in high heels, huh? You walk like a brute. You walk around like a brute, shoulders out and shit, huh? You got this motherfucker walking like you storming the line for a football game. That ain't sexy to me. Her whole house was nasty. That's what I'm saying. I find that sexy. I find a woman that can keep her house clean sexy. Huh? She ain't got no sexy laugh. And she laughs, she turned into a whole Cleon. Make it make sense. How you got so many damn wrinkles in your damn head and nose when you laugh? Huh? Huh? And you think that you the it factor? Fuck no. You the hell no. Don't you ever try to make it seem like I got standards. Mm-mm. I got standards. I don't just stick this in any old body. No, no, no. I don't just stick this in any old body. I told you don't have to be perfect. You just got to be worth it. And you turned out not to be worth it. All right? You ain't worth no motherfucking good D. All right? You take you take what you getting. All right? If you got a rose in your pocket, then that's what the fuck you using, okay? Whatever it is that you using, that's what you using, but you ain't getting off over here. I promise you, I don't want to help you get off or get you near there or none of that shit. All right? If we on a bus, I don't even want to know what stop you get off on. How about that? How about that? If we ever on a bus together, don't even tell me where you get off at. How about that? That's how far away from any type of sexual advances I want to be around. Yo, I don't even know where you get off at. Huh? Don't even want to know where you get on at either. I don't want to know nothing about getting off or on your ass. Okay? I want nothing to do with it. Okay? That should clear that up for you right there, Maggie. I don't see you as somebody worthy of getting aroused around. Okay? How about that? How about that? You're not arousal worthy. How about that? Huh? I think the way that you drank like a sailor, very disgusting. Very disgusting. You ain't even at social events. You can't even say everybody around you is drinking. You the only person in the house drunk as hell. Make it make sense. You ain't had no party, no get together, or none of that shit. Just you and a bottle. That's it. Yeah, you already got your poison. Yeah, you already got what you love. It ain't me. It ain't a person. You love that Jack down. You don't even love Luther. You don't love Luther. But you will walk him. You will walk Luther. You don't even want to walk Luther. And yes, I said him on purpose. I know you got a girl dog. I don't care. I don't care that you named your girl dog Loki. That's weird. I don't care. It's going to be Luther and it's going to be a him from here on out. All right. I'm going to call it everything but the right thing. And you want to play with the love is love? Get Luther a friend. Get Luther some help. Go get another puppy. You need 2 puppies in the house so that one dog can have another dog to play with. But I bet you got Luther just so she can be lonely, just like your ass. You don't want no boy dogs to come around Luther and start liking Luther. Because then that shows you that that dog get more play than you. That's probably why you don't let that dog out, because you don't want no other dogs to show your dog attention, because your dog will be getting more attention than you, and you don't want Luther to get no attention. That's why you got the dog, so y'all can be miserable together. You wanted something to be miserable with you. Yeah. And don't try to get Luther spaded either. No. Luther want an opportunity to bring life into this world. Just because you close your own opportunity to bring life into this world, just sew your coochie lips shut. That what you do. That what you do, man. You sew your coochie lips shut. Sew them shut. Nobody wants to park there anymore. Nobody wants to park their Big Mac truck in your little garage. Just sew that shit shut. Sew it shut. If you don't know how to cook, clean, or take care of a house, what the fuck is you chasing a man for? Huh? You ain't got none of the attributes that say you was actually prepared to have a man in your life. There ain't nothing about you that say you ready to have a man in your life. Stop playing, Maggie. Stop playing. Huh? You playing the games with the wrong people. Okay? To sit there and try to make it seem like, oh, he would do me before he does Golden. Come on. Come on. Is that what this was about? Who gonna get done? Or is it, and y'all didn't even give a fuck if it was both of y'all. Y'all just wanted to know who was gonna get done first, huh? He'll do me first. I promise you that. Shut up. What the fuck you come with? Besides ridicule, talking shit, and the ability to eat popcorn at a fast rate. Nobody give a fuck. Huh? Because you know how to pop Jiffy. Nobody give a fuck if you know how to pop Jiffy. Huh? How the fuck is we gonna make it? On popcorn, Jack Daniels, and water. That's the only three things you keep on telling somebody to buy from the store. Make sure I get my popcorn. Make sure you get my Jack Daniels. Don't forget the water. You ain't even using Pop Secret. I seen that popcorn bag. That's not even Pop Secret popcorn. Huh? Are you pouring your own butter on that shit? Do you use a seasoning pack for it? Huh? Next time you go make some popcorn, Maggie, I'm gonna need you to go get a chicken oodles and noodles seasoning pack. When you bust that popcorn open, I want to see you season that shit. Cause I want to know if you know how to season shit. Huh? Is you out here eating bland popcorn, or is you seasoning it? You go get some seasoning salt, sprinkle that shit on your popcorn. How is you eating your popcorn? She don't even get rolling papers because she got all pre-rolls. Yeah, everything she smoke is pre-rolls. She can't roll up. She can't do nothing. She can't do nothing that makes a good couple. Like you can't say 1, 2, 3 roll up. You can't debate on who gonna roll the blunt. You gotta always roll the blunt because she can't do it. You gotta always cook because she can't cook. You gotta always clean up because she can't clean up. Like what? That's not a relationship. That's a fucking kid. I don't want no 35-year-old kid that I gotta take care of, cook, clean, do all of this shit behind. Fuck no. And God forbid she come with a diaper. I can't imagine wiping that ass. Huh? Yeah, 3.9 grade point average and dumb as hell. Make that shit make sense. All that education for naught. All that education for naught. You gotta be kidding me. Huh? But she a snack. You know snack. She is not no snack. That's why I keep on trying to say, like, let's be honest about this. You know what I'm saying? If I ever sling a D, it ain't gonna be in that direction. Ain't nothing benefiting coming out of that. If you think you think you sitting on a gold mine, then you better go out there and sell that motherfucker. And you keep on talking about how you need money, you need money. If you think you sitting on a gold mine, then go sell it. Because I don't want it. You think somebody wants you like that? No. Go sell that shit to the highest bidder. Put that shit online. Somebody buy it. Tell them you got 4-year-old Punani for sale. It ain't been touched in 4 years. Somebody buy that shit. It ain't gonna be us. Ain't gonna be we. We don't want it. Huh? You can't even get $40. If we had $40 to spare, we ain't giving it to your ass. Huh? We don't even want you to blow on the top of the penis. Huh? Hmm? You will never hear us say, let me just put the head in. You'll never hear us say that. Not you. No, best wishes to you. Now, I'm pretty sure there's somebody out there that wants you. I'm pretty sure they want you. We don't want you. That's it. We can't have you over here destroying everything that we build with the sister wives and everything. We can't have you. You can't hold water. You can't hold water. You know what I'm saying? You don't know how to keep a secret. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to keep the F a secret. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to keep the F a secret. Why not? Why blow up my spot? Because we both got hots. Now check it. I got more Max than Craig's and in the bed. Believe me, sweetie, I got enough to feed the needy. No need to be greedy. I got mad friends with Benzes. You know what I'm saying? But I don't got that though. But we don't want you anyway. All right? Yeah, that's what she do it for. She do it for the paperwork parties to come in and throw money at her and stuff like that. She fancies that. She fancies that. She's like, yes, make it rain on me. If paperwork threw $100, she thought she can cry 3 more times and get some more money. That was she thought. The paperwork. So she cried 3 times today. She got on there and cried 3 times today. We sick of hearing you cry. We just done with that shit. We over it already. Yeah, we over it already. We kind of over you already. I mean, it is what it is, though. It is what it is. You got your funky off for a while, you know. But it's time for you to go, Maggie. It's just, it's just, it's just time for you to go. You know, you ain't got to go home, but you do got to get the hell out of here because we just tired of you on TikTok. We come to the realization that we can't win with you. And once again, y'all make sure y'all support the best way y'all know how, whether it be through PayPal, Cash App, Ticket, whatever it is that y'all feel like supporting. Make sure y'all support. Shout out to Replay Game. One's image of oneself should be greater than reality. Um, and once again, if you haven't heard that you are loved, let me be the first to tell you that you are loved. Not the last though. Let me be the first, but not to tell you that I love you. Right? If you ain't hear it today, I just want you to hear it. Before you lay your head down and go to sleep, I just want you to hear it. I think we all need to hear, I love you so many times. I missed out on my childhood recommended amount of I love yous. You know what I mean? So that's why I keep on giving out I love yous because I don't want nobody else to miss out on their recommended amount of I love yous. All right. Now, I love you and I'll fuck you is 2 different things. Okay. I love you, but I won't fuck you. All right, Maggie. Remember that, Maggie. I love you, but I won't fuck you. Okay. All right. I don't want you to get those 2 things confused. Yeah. I guess when we said love is love, you thought that meant freak offs or something. You know what I'm saying? But that's not what we mean when we say love is love. Okay. So I love you. I can't fuck you. All right. Um. Yeah. And plus the sister wives, they told me they said that I even like I agree with them. They said don't ever try her. Okay. Don't ever try to bring her home. I said okay. Now they ain't say nothing about Golden. You know what I'm saying? They ain't say nothing about Golden. So, you know, she might be able to get the D. But not you, Maggie. The sister wives don't agree. My PP don't agree. Right? So if the sister wives and my PP is in agreement, guess what? No DD for you. Okay. No Discord dick slinging for you. All right. So that's just how it works. If the sister wives agrees and my PP agrees, then we just we don't, it's a no-go zone. Now they did tell us everything that the light touches will be ours, but they told us to stay out of the elephant's graveyard. And guess where your ass is at, Maggie? You're in the elephant's graveyard. And they told us don't never go to the elephant graveyard. Okay? They say everything the light touches will be yours. But you see that dark, shadowy place over there? Don't never go over to that dark, shadowy place. All right? So we not listening to Nala. Okay? We not listening to Nala. Nala want us to go into we don't want to go into the dark place. Okay? We're gonna keep. Yeah, so we just not doing it, okay? It's nasty, like the rhetoric of how she went about it. You know what I mean? Yeah, she the elephant graveyard. We don't go play in the elephant graveyard. We know that it's hyenas and stuff in the elephant graveyard. We like to stay out in the pride. You know what I'm saying? We like to, sounds of the Serengeti. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. So yeah, we like to be out in the open. You know what I'm saying? And so on and so forth. And it's not the it's I want to say this without making anybody feel sexualized. I'm not looking at Golden like an object. I'm not looking at Golden, like Golden is a person. Golden has feelings and emotions. Um, Golden has a mind, beautiful thinking, whatever the case may be. She has that, and that is not to sexualize her. So when we're saying this stuff, it's not to make it look like they're pieces of meat. Okay, even though Maggie wants to be looked at as a piece of meat, that is not how we view people. And this is why I say I value people's mind than anything, because I'll fall in love with your mind way before I fall in love with your body. You know what I mean? I'll fall in love with your mind way before I fall in love with your body. Your body is always subject to change. People get big, people get smaller, so on and so forth. People lose limbs, however you want. But if you fall in love with somebody's mind, they're always going to have that same mind, no matter what changes their body might go through. So a lot of times with me, I fall in love with your mind way before I fall in love with you, right? And Maggie don't got the type of mind that I'll fall in love with. All right. That carnal thinking, the way she think that men are just here for her to use as some sort of tool, right? The lies that she put on other people that she don't have no integrity, right? Um, so yeah, so when it comes down to it, that's just how it is. Um, and she just that makes her so much unattractive to me. I would never bash a woman for looks, because I think beauty comes in so many different forms and stuff like that. But when you carrying yourself like that, that makes you look nasty. You know what I mean? It makes you look nasty. It makes you look ugly. I don't see that. I see your actions. I see your nasty rhetoric. I see the fact that you'll do anything to get money. And I think that makes you look ugly. Like, I done seen heavy set people that look beautiful in the face, got, I done seen, ugly people that got a sexy ass body, a beautiful walk, right? You can find the beauty in things if you're actually looking for beauty, you know what I mean? But her actions, the way she carry herself, the way she go about, even the what she just did to Golden. I would never stop. I would never side beside. I would never stand beside somebody like that. If you treating women like that, I would never stand beside you. You a woman who sat there and tried to make another woman grovel at your feet for your own self-satisfaction because somebody else attacked your page. You will never see me stand beside something like that, support something like that, rally for something like that. I don't give a fuck how many people over there she got lying to her, telling her that her morals and her ethics is justified or right. You will never see. I don't give a fuck whatever goes on in this world. You'll never sell. You never. All she do is attack women, put women down. You will never see me sell out. Not like that. Fuck that. I'm surprised she ain't block you for that. But yeah, we don't subscribe. We don't subscribe, Maggie. Right. We don't subscribe. Okay.
It's a special thing, gonna make you sing. Wanna know when you know it's real. Makes you cry, what you can't deny is more than sex appeal. Take me earth with air that's higher. Pick me up, water, fire. Boom, boom, boom. There goes the beat of love. Boom, boom, boom. Echoes the beat of love. You can feel it in your heart. It was there right from the start. Boom, boom, boom. There goes the beat of love. What a treasure, love. So much pleasure, love.
And Maddie, I want you to think about that because I know you're gonna watch this live, Maddie. I want you to really think about that. You sat there and told other people that I'm not the one to keep on trying to control and keep on trying to do certain things, but then you keep on trying me. Like, make that make sense. If you already know that I'm uncontrollable, if you already know that I operate on a higher standard, if you already know that I operate with integrity, so on and so forth, why you keep playing me? Why you keep insulting my intelligence by testing the water? We try to be nice to your ass, and you try to keep on using those nice moments to stab us in the back. We try to be cordial with your ass, and you think that's opening up the door for you to attack us again. So we don't give a fuck what happened to your page. How about that? We don't care. We don't care. We don't have no, when you can't keep on putting people and making people have a dog in your fight. 1 minute you don't care. 1 minute you wish Danny would. Now you got your wish, right? I would do this. I would do that. I would rip Danny apart. I would do it. You got it to do now. Now you got it to do. You wish that somebody did it. Now they did it.
Maggie the black gal, you found no doubt. Clean your kitchen, girl, take that trash out. Bobblehead moves, always chasing the clout. Talking tough online, but you cry when called Said out. You need thick skin, now you're begging for coin. Always playing victim when you step in the joint. We see through the act, all bark, no bite. You can't dim our shine, we the truth in the light. Wise out, not just hooting stuff up. Throw shots online, now you crying, that's enough. Twisting up the truth, better back it up. You a fraud with a mic, just acting tough. We don't fold, don't beg, don't chase your clout. We expose the fake, now you're bugging out. No cap, just facts, we bleed that flame. While you rant on YouTube, just begging for fame. Is it drinking or smoking all day on cam? Claiming you deep, but it's all just spam. 3.9 GPA, that's what you display. But every word you drop takes IQ away. Talk circles round logic, flexing with fiction. Book smart maybe, but you lack conviction. Big brain grades, but no real wisdom. Caught in your echo, trapped in your system. Wise out, not just hooting stuff up. Throw shots online, now you crying, that's enough. Twisting up the truth, better back it up. You a fraud with a mic, just acting tough. We don't fold, don't beg, don't chase your clout. We expose the fake, now you're bugging out. No cap, just facts, we bleed that flame. While you rant on YouTube, just begging for fame. You mask up in filters, but the truth still shows. Trying to school the squad, we don't need your lows. Throw subs in the dark, but we bring that glow. While you chase cheap fame, we just build and grow. Talk ethics and morals, then you twist the tail. Playing saint on stream, but your soul's for sale. Fake woke, fake deep, just a drama parade. You a whole facade, we the truth unafraid. You try to come for us, so we step back. Let you talk your talk, we don't need to clap back. We move in silence, let the truth unpack. While you spiral online, trying to stay on track. But we keep it all love, we don't dwell in the hate. Elevate the game while you argue with fate. We stand tall, never need to attack, cause real ones shine, no cap, just facts.